road will soon be torn down on the island of Matlacha.
But will it have a second life in another form, maybe? This morning, reporter's John Rupolo discovered there is a new development in this story.
There is a new development, Emily Dishino. We've heard for months how a local group is trying to raise money so the old Matlacha Bridge can be transformed into an artificial reef. Well, guess what? Tonight, we know more about the success of those efforts. Driving over the new Matlacha Bridge is much like driving over the old one. But soon, what's left of the original, most fishingest bridge in the world will become an artificial reef. What's your opinion about making some of this bridge an artificial reef?
I thought it was a great idea.
I think it's a good idea.
Public opinion wasn't the problem about making the old Matlacha Bridge a reef. Raising the money to do it was. Tina Bush and a handful of others began the Matlacha Reef project 5 months ago.
It was a shame that the old bridge was being torn down and turned into rubble to be thrown back in our roads.
The contract for the construction of the new bridge didn't call for making the old landmark an artificial reef. So members of the Reef project began raising money, holding several fundraisers like this one. So far, they've raised about $20,000. Much of what you see here, what I'm standing on, will soon be underwater. Tons and tons of this concrete material will soon find a new resting place. Some 250 tons of material will be placed on barges and brought out here to Novak's Reef, about 3 miles off the Charlotte County coastline.
It was a shame that a bridge that has been part of our community in excess of 4 generations was just going to be crumbled up and thrown away.
Crews are beginning the early prep stages of demolition. For Reef project organizers like Tina Bush, making this bridge a permanent artificial reef has been a labor of love.
Seeing everyone come together and tell their stories of their memories of the bridge.
Yeah, good stuff. You know, the old Matlacha Bridge is expected to be completely demolished by the end of December. Now, the organizers of the Reef project are continuing to raise some of that all-important last-minute money, hoping more of that bridge will become an artificial reef. Let's hope so. We're live in the studio. John Rupolo, Fox 4 in your corner.
Thank you, John. Every time we do a story on Matlacha, it makes me want to go there.